Good morning.
You got me. Good morning.
Slept here at the truck stop, literally on the off or on ramp, almost back on the highway. I slept okay. Not the best sleep in the world, sleeping on a highway like that. Busy highway. So we're gonna head into, I-90 to I-405 and then southbound on 405. That'll be today's morning's video. I looked on Google Maps. So far there's no red lines for southbound, the direction we're headed, so hopefully it kind of stays that way. It is 6:31 in the morning, 10 degrees Celsius, kind of on the cool side.
Yeah, my teeth feel cold for sure.
Today's video is brought to you by the Sutherland Group, now hiring Super B woodchip, Super B flat deck Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to Sutco.ca, use promo code JuanFan, let them know I sent you, and get an extra $100 on your first payday.
Deal with that.
My granola bars are sliding around.
And the GPS wants to go to a gas station.
What do you do?
I hit it when I was getting your granola bar.
Let's make space for the people merging on. Not a very busy highway here yet, so we can kind of stay in this lane. Oh, quiet, bumpy. There's a little more air in my seat because it's bottoming out.
I've been trying to drink water. I was like, bad choice.
Still bottoming out. A little more air. It's a bit higher than normal now. Woo.
I'm used to being taller than you.
I like sitting fairly low. It's a softer, smoother ride when you have less air in the seat. But on a bumpy road like this, bottoms out pretty good. And that's not comfortable for the back. So yeah, our technically wide load heading down into Kent, Washington. Have a permit for a wide load. It's literally just one piece of equipment that's hanging over like an inch. So legally, need a permit for it. Excuse me. Cold out there, should have put a jacket on. Oh wait, I don't even have a jacket in the truck. I'm like, it's hot outside, I don't need a jacket anymore.
You brought them all.
I brought them all home.
I do remember telling you not to do that.
Well, I did it.
You should need a thinner one like I have for you.
Yeah. testing out my magnetic mount.
That was sturdy.
Seems really sturdy.
Yeah, good.
Now I'll rarely be able to use that mount because I rarely carry equipment in the back that's got metal on it. And my trailer isn't metal, it's aluminum. The truck itself is aluminum. There's no metal place to put it on, so. But every now and then you have a load like this, and I found a magnetic mount that looked like it was super strong. I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should test it. Every now and then it'd be a cool shot if you could click it onto a metal load. I know why the ride is so much bumpier. I lifted the drop axle.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm like, we're close to the destination. I'll just leave it up. We're legal, barely legal with it up. So leave it up, and then I don't have to worry about backing up in the yard whenever I get there and maneuvering in a tight yard. Because anytime you want to back up, you have to lift that axle up. Because it's a self-steering axle. When you back up, it wedges sideways and turns into a big plow. Doing 75 kilometers uphill here, which is what, 47-ish miles an hour according to my gauge. Going as fast as we can. So yeah, even though we are quite a bit lighter than normal, we're still heavier than a normal 18-wheeler would be.
But you have to understand the bridge laws pretty well for all that.
It's complicated.
It takes a while to wrap your head around bridge laws. But if you're good at like math equations, it'll probably be easier.
Yeah, if you're good at math, the bridge laws would be pretty easy.
But in order to do that, you literally had to measure your trailer.
You gotta measure the distance between the axles,
Yeah.
which the trailer is actually skid forward, so anytime you slide the kingpin back and forth, the fifth wheel back and forth, not the kingpins don't move. The fifth wheel back and forth, it changes the bridge laws, it changes. And as soon as I drop the drop axle, it changes the bridge laws. Really? Maybe they don't know that's an exit only. I mean, they did it far enough ahead, but it just seems like a silly move passing me on the right-hand side. I guess we could have slept on this off-ramp and on-ramp as well, but it's a very busy intersection as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're tearing that all up over there. It'd be cool if they put in a truck stop.
wishful thinking.
They're definitely doing lots of work here.
I saw next to the truck stop is like a proposal for like basically personal storage or whatever, right? It's more self-storage. Like of all things you can put there instead of truck parking.
Yep, self-storage. Truck parking is desperately needed. Shoulder work? Which shoulder? I was going to leave him room to get in there, but I guess he didn't want it. I just want to merge back to the right lane, but the spacing isn't working out. Well, maybe we'll get by this guy and then merge back. Broken down car, then we'll merge over. Some of those ruts are just so weird. You have to actually counter steer because it wants to throw you over a lane. freeway, interstate driving. Europe, they call them motorways. So I don't have much to say. Jess is quiet.
Oh, I could have told you anytime we do a morning video. I don't have much to say.
It is pretty and it's green. We should be hitting city here pretty quick.
The only I remember is we were teaching my sister how to fish in my dream. Which is
I was
weird.
teaching
Which is weird, but she
your
knows how to fish.
sister to fish. I've gone fishing once in my life, and I deem myself good enough to teach somebody else how to fish.
Not to mention that person.
Pretty arrogant in your dream.
That person was raised with me fishing, so knows how to fish. I don't get it. It's all I remember from my dream. It was not a good night's sleep at all. That's all.
All the traffic.
Traffic. It was cold to turn on the heat finally.
Well, I'm glad you turned it on before I was shivering cold.
I figured if I didn't turn it on, you would be shivering cold.
I mean, plus 10 is bearable. I would probably be fine sleeping in it, but hey, 22, 23 is probably better.
And plus 10's like the minimum for me. Like,
Yeah, it gets pretty chilly.
that one time we did Ontario.
Yeah, that got close to zero, right?
Yeah, that never again. That
No
was,
bunk heat in the back of the camper. That was cold.
that was very cold.
Do they have to merge onto this lane?
I'm surprised they don't have a metered ramp for how much traffic comes on that road. Right there.
They do have to merge.
And that car did not want to give up room.
There's vehicles beside me. I can't move a lane over, so you guys got to figure out how you're going to merge in. Point of heavy traffic enough, I can't just change lanes whenever, so kind of make my bed and stuck in the lane I get. We do have to make a right-hand turn in 5 miles onto the 405. So even if I'm yawning, even if I'm stuck in a slower lane, it's better to be further right than left right now. I guess I magically have appeared in the center lane because the HOV lane has been added. And for the most part, pretty much anywhere in Washington, if there's 3 lanes of travel, we're not counting the HOV as a lane. So right now we have 3 lanes of travel. most places in Washington, big rigs cannot be in the left lane. So the signing is not great. So I just try to stay out of the left lane whenever there's 3 lanes.
You just passed one that said you can only use the right 2 lanes. So like.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't even see the sign. So yeah.
Yeah. But if you're so busy in traffic, you don't see the signs.
Yeah, you're so focused on making sure you're maintaining your lane, making sure cars are. You're really focused on making sure cars don't do stupid stuff around you, and you're ready for them when they do stupid stuff. Because it happens to me at least once a day where I had a really close call. I really need to get a dash cam back, like an actual dash cam that just records over itself over and over. I don't know where I would plug it in. We've used all the plugs. Maybe I'd unplug it when I'm shooting video and then plug it back in after I'm done shooting video.
I'm still giving you that look of, where's the money tree?
Yes, we don't, yeah.
We have a long list of things to buy right now.
Need money for that. 2 miles to our exit. We want exit number 10. So, oh, this is exit 11, so the very next exit. What about what in 1.5 miles? What did the sign say?
What would you do if I wasn't here? Shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Make it so I don't have to cough. It's okay.
Take it the right lane.
We don't want to go Everett. We want to go southbound.
Take exit 10 on the right to I-405 south, then keep left.
Okay, turn right, but keep left. So probably be 2 lanes turning off, if I remember. I'll stay here for now, and hopefully good. I think so. Yeah, it says Renton on this side and Everett on the other side, so I think we're good. I think in the right lane. I don't make this turn.
Take exit 10.
In fact, I don't ever remember making this turn, this exit before, so. Yep, okay, I see how this works.
Be in the left lane.
We're in the middle layer of all the roads.
Definitely construction season.
construction season, all right. Exit only, so I do have to merge over. Take the space when I see it.
2.5 miles. Arrive at I-405.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So is that Lake Washington in the beside us here? I think that's what it is.
You probably know better than that. I just know it's water.
It's water.
Yeah.
It's between I-405 and I-5. My stomach says it's hungry. I'll have that granola bar now. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Arrive at I-405.
That's just a waypoint I put in to make sure Garmin takes the route I want it to take. In fact, the route the permit says I have to take.
Continue on I-405. Construction is reported on I-405.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep, thanks. Hadn't noticed. So we are in a huge city right now. There's side streets all over the place. But the thing about the West Coast, often you are in big cities and you don't notice it because there's just so much green, so many trees. You think you're still in a forest.
I think it's healthier.
Having more green. Yeah.
Yeah, because Vancouver, I think, has rules actually about if you're to cut down trees now it's up. I don't quite remember, but basically, more trees are better. I think the best example is Prince George. It's not a huge city, but that is a well thought out
It is.
city with lots of parks and greenery.
and easy roads to access from place to place.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird layout. It takes a little bit to get used to it.
But you understand it once you get used to it. But that city I love because there's like parks everywhere. It was just really nice. Versus Penticton, we don't really have that.
No, we don't have much for parks. You can kind of see housing sticking out through the trees from here and there, but there's housing everywhere. Almost to our customer. We're going to head down into those side streets here shortly. And then you'll see the trees disappear into the background. Yeah, it's just been really smooth today morning. I was worried we would be in bumper-to-bumper traffic all morning. This has been smooth. I have no complaints. We want exit number 1. Southbound on 181, Highway 181. What you doing, Jeep? I thought so.
Bumper to bumper over there.
Yeah, northbound is bumper to bumper for sure. All it takes is one small incident and all of a sudden the road just comes to a crawling stop. Okay, where's our exit? It says 2 miles still. Is interesting. If this is exit number 2, usually exit numbers are done by the mile. This time they seem to be a little further apart. I guess a lot of people want to exit here.
It's just that truck that seems slow.
No, everybody up there slow. I think it's not even just the exit. I think we got a big we got to slow down here. Luckily we're exiting right before the big slowdown. Yeah, see, everybody's hitting the brakes, so there's something up ahead. I believe this exit is actually controlled by a red light, so that could be why it's lined up. Looking on the map, that's what it looks like to me.
Take exit 1 on the right toward Washington 181 South.
Oh, so most people in this lane aren't even turning off. That's a jackwagon move merging in like the last second to turn off.
Yeah,
Take
where
exit 1
That's not cool. Not cool at all.
in 1/4 mile. Turn right on Interurban Avenue South.
But some people are more special than others, I guess.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Like, am I reading those lights correctly? Okay, let's go.
Turn left on South 196th Street.
Well, there's no way I thought I was going to bring you guys all the way down here, but I thought we would be in a traffic jam and the video would end like 15 minutes ago. But we made really good time down here. I'll keep the camera rolling, but it's going to be busy here, so thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all your support. All that watch time adds up and really matters, so thank you. I think we appreciate it.
definitely.
Expecting that to go green on us. Didn't. Confused at the sign up top.
Yeah.
The arrows?
Yeah.
So basically my lane can turn, maybe?
Yep.
Even though they don't have any arrows painted on the ground that way. I think that means for over here, my lane can also turn. Okay. I'm like, does that mean up ahead? I have to merge over to the left, but it doesn't look like that. I think we're okay. Seems like it's all red here. Red light, red light, red light. It's our speed limit down here anyway. GPS says 40 miles, so it looks like the traffic around me is doing about that, so I think we'll trust the GPS. There's a sign. It says 40. We're good. Man, this is some narrow roads here.
Yeah. Starting to do the where no truck should belong feeling.
Yeah. Looks like this truck slept over here on the road. Moving over a lane just because whenever I go around those corners I'm just afraid I'm going to rub the railing. Here I've got a center lane and it just feels more comfortable. I can kind of run on the yellow lane because these lanes are so narrow I can barely they're basically the width of the truck. No space. Well, getting a little yellow there. 50, okay. I don't know if I feel comfortable driving 50. 40 was pretty fast enough as it was. These narrow lanes.
Can't tell from him right how there.
Still a lot of trees apparently over here. This is crazy.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on South 196th Street.
Lots of beautiful blooming bushes and stuff too. So where's those allergy pills?
The same spot they always have.
Think I could have one? Thanks. I should do that before going outside and working outside, unstrapping.
Actually, if you wanted them to be more effective, you should take them the night before.
The night before?
Allergy pills don't work on command. They have to
Yeah.
be in your bloodstream. This one would be more beneficial for you around lunchtime, right?
Okay, yeah.
Turn left at the traffic light.
So should I take one first thing in the morning and one in the evening when we have in allergy season?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Try to do that.
As per, the second allergist I've seen.
Okay, this can get tricky here. Hopefully it doesn't get tricky. I've got the fifth wheel all the way forward, so it should be easier to do turns than normal. Oh, there's a cop over there. Do they have cop doing traffic control for construction?
I mean, they have that in Texas. Should not really surprise you.
Swung a little too wide there, but that's okay. All right. Where do we need to be? I think that side road right there.
Arriving at 7032 South 196th Street on the left.
Maybe we were supposed to turn in here. I think we were supposed to turn in over there.
Turn left at the traffic light.
I don't know. I don't know where your phone is to look it up.
American pile driving machine. This is machine and fabrication. Here we go. No truck entrance. Truck entrance on 72nd Avenue. Okay, I was going the right way.
Yeah.
Arriving at 19469 72nd Avenue South on the left.
Big sign there.
Yeah, American pile driving. All right, truckers must check in with chipping before pulling in. Okay.
And yeah, hard hat.
I'll just leave four-way flashes on here and take a walk in and see what they want.